11:47 p.m. The entire city goes dark. No street lights, no traffic lights, no glowing windows, just silence. And here's the part nobody thinks about. A blackout doesn't become dangerous at hour 3. It becomes dangerous in the first 5 minutes. Because the first 5 minutes decide what kind of night you're going to have. A calm night or a trapped night. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 blackout mistakes that get people stuck. And I'll give you the quick fix for each one. Simple. Realistic. Stuff you can actually do. But stay with me to the end, because I'm saving one bonus rule that most people ignore. It's not dramatic, it's not obvious, but it's the difference between staying safe and getting trapped. All right, mistake number 1, taking the elevator. It feels smart. It feels faster. It feels like you're beating the chaos. But in a blackout, the elevator is a gamble. And you don't want to gamble with metal doors and a moving box. Because here's what happens. Power flickers. The elevator stops. And now you're suspended between floors. Now it's not a blackout problem. It's a panic problem, a breathing problem, a time problem. And the worst part? People don't get stuck because they're weak. They get stuck because they were in a hurry. Here's the fix. Stairs only. Always. Move slow. One hand on the rail. Stay close to the wall. And treat the stairwell like it's slippery even if it's not. Control beats speed every time. Say this rule out loud. If the building has no power, the elevator has no mercy. Now mistake number 2 is what people do immediately after that. And it quietly ruins their whole night. Mistake number 2, wasting your phone battery like it's a normal night. Brightness maxed out, 10 apps open, refreshing social media like the grid is going to explain itself. And you don't notice the battery draining until you look down and it's too late. 12%. No flashlight, no map, no contact. And in a blackout, a dead phone doesn't just mean boredom. It means you lose your light. You lose your information. You lose your ability to coordinate. Here's the fix. Battery saver on. Brightness down. Close everything you don't need. And stop your phone from hunting for signal nonstop. Because that silent signal hunting drains battery fast. Check updates in short bursts. Then lock it again. And if you need a flashlight, don't keep it running nonstop. Use it like a camera flash. On for a moment, off again. Say this rule. My phone is a tool, not entertainment. Quick reset so far. Stairs, not elevators. Protect your phone. Now, mistake number 3 is where people try to make things normal. And that's when small problems turn into emergencies. Mistake number 3, using fire the wrong way. Candles too close to curtains. Candles on unstable tables. Stoves used for heat. Grills used near doors. And fuel equipment used in the wrong place. This is how blackouts turn into house fires and carbon monoxide emergencies, the kind that hits while you're sleeping. And the scary thing about carbon monoxide? You don't feel it coming. You get tired. You get dizzy. And then you don't wake up. Here's the fix. Keep open flames controlled and far from fabric. Never leave candles unattended. Ever. Never use outdoor fuel-burning equipment indoors. Not for a minute. Not just until it warms up. Never. If you're using backup power equipment, follow ventilation rules. Keep it away from openings. Away from windows. Away from doors. In a blackout, the biggest danger isn't always what you can see. Now, mistake number 4 sounds harmless. It feels like nothing, but it quietly drains your resources. Mistake number 4, constantly opening the fridge and freezer. People snack. People check. People open it again, just for a second. And every time you do, you dump cold air you can't replace. That food spoils faster than it needs to. And tomorrow becomes harder than it needs to. Here's the fix. Treat your fridge like a vault. Open once, grab what you need. Close it, stop checking. If you want to be smart about it, pick a blackout shelf. One spot with the stuff you'll take first, so you're not standing there with the door open thinking, because your curiosity costs you supplies. And most people don't realize they messed up until the next day when everything smells wrong. Now, mistake number 5 is where blackouts turn into chaos outside, because everyone has the same idea at the same time. Mistake number 5, rushing into the streets immediately to get out. Intersections go dark. Traffic lights die. Drivers guess. People get aggressive. And suddenly, you're surrounded by panic decisions. That's how small accidents turn into gridlock. And gridlock turns into danger, because now you're stuck in the open, with limited fuel, limited visibility, and unpredictable people. Here's the fix. Don't rush the roads. Pause and assess first. Look outside. Listen. See what's actually happening. If you must drive, go slow. Treat every intersection like a 4-way stop. Assume other drivers won't. Avoid main routes. Avoid crowds. And don't follow the biggest line of cars like it's automatically the safest path. Your goal is not to escape fast. Your goal is to avoid becoming the new problem. Now, mistake number 6 is subtle, and it can make you a target. Mistake number 6, oversharing your plan. In a blackout, information becomes currency. Who has power? Who has supplies? Who has a safe place? Who's leaving? Where they're going? If you broadcast your plan, you don't get to choose who hears it. And I'm not saying be paranoid. I'm saying be smart. Here's the fix. Keep your plan quiet. Keep details private. Share only with people you trust. One call, one check-in, one simple message. Say less. Move smarter. Because the more you advertise, the more you attract attention you don't want. Now, we're at mistake number 7. This is the one that feels normal. It feels calm. It feels harmless. And that's why it traps people. Mistake number 7. Waiting in the dark with no routine. People sit down and hope it ends. They scroll, they pace, they guess, and the first hour disappears. That first hour is the only part you can actually control. After that, you're reacting. Here's the fix. Run a simple blackout routine. And I'm going to give you a routine you can do in under 1 minute. No special gear, just smart steps. Step 1, light source, 1 reliable light, 1 backup. Step 2, phone settings, battery saver, brightness down. Lock it. Step 3, water check. Make sure you have enough. If not, fill what you can early. Step 4, pick 1 safe room, a room you can control, a room with fewer windows if possible. Step 5, pick 1 exit plan, 1 route out and 1 backup route. Step 6, pick 1 person to contact, 1 check-in, not 10 messages to 10 people. 1 clear check-in. That's it. Simple. Fast, repeatable. Because when you're organized, you don't panic. And when you don't panic, you don't get trapped. Now the bonus rule I promised. This is the one that keeps people from getting separated. And it prevents the dumbest kind of blackout chaos. Pick 1 meeting point and 1 backup meeting point. If the network dies, you do not improvise. You do not drive in circles. You do not waste battery arguing through messages that won't send. You follow the plan. 1 meeting point, 1 backup. Clear. Non-negotiable. And here's the final truth. A blackout doesn't create panic. It reveals it. The people who do best aren't the strongest. They're the simplest. They follow a routine. They make fewer mistakes. They stay in control. If you want part 2, I'll make a full blackout escape checklist you can save. The kind you can run in under 2 minutes. Because in a city blackout, the people who stay calm don't just survive, they get out.